Dougie, there's been plenty happening in the last few weeks. You would have been really happy to see Blood Diamond have a good win at King in the Ring.
Yes. Nah. I was actually really happy for Bloods. He had some good fights, and he paid attention. He did everything. So no, it was really good. And for him to get that world title, I think that's one thing he can tick off his bucket list. Yeah.
Yeah, you've done a lot of one-on-ones with him over a long period of time. I see you back in the gym doing that again. You're trying to teach him new things but not change too much as well.
Yeah, well, for me, I try and keep everything in his limits, and then I kind of just try and polish it up, and then we'll just kind of tweak it as we go, and then if I see an opportunity or an opening where their opponent is, then we can kind of just fine tune to that. But my main focus is sometimes I don't feel like knowing if I want to say what's my main focus is on it, because it's kind of like I'm just but my main focus is just to make sure he's ready.
Well, you certainly had him ready on the night, that's for sure. And another fighter that you had ready was Genah Fabian, because apparently I didn't see it, but you were very happy with that performance as well.
Yeah, I was so happy with Genah on that fight. Like, you know what I mean? So that fight pretty much went exactly like how I thought it would happen, and then her opponent moved exactly how I knew she was going to do this. You know, so we were well prepared for that. The only thing we didn't realize was the clash of heads and how that caused like a little bit of a headbutt and a cut. But if that didn't happen, Genah would have just walked right over her. You know what I mean? And that girl, she was a well-tuned athlete. Like I think they said she was like undefeated amateur. She represented New Zealand a few times overseas, and Genah just made her look very, very simple. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to get a rematch. The one thing I didn't realize was if there's a clash of heads in the first 3 rounds, they'll call it a no contest. Where if it's from round 4 upwards, then Genah would have won. So her opponent did the right move to stop the fight early. You know, so Genah would, yeah.
And the next time Genah fights, it won't be in New Zealand?
No, they fly out on Monday for PFL, and that's always been her main focus, you know what I mean? So, but I think when she comes down and she's got no fights leading up, I think I might just throw her back in the boxing ring, you know what I mean? I think she might do pretty good in that division, yeah.
Yesterday I saw Hemi Ahio back here in the gym.
Yep.
You said it was his second day back.
Yep, so Hemi, there's a big fight happening between, in America, Franklin versus Stefan Shaw. And they're really good. They're both undefeated fighters. And one thing that turns Hemi on is fighting an undefeated fighter, because he wants to be that first one that puts that loss on their ticket. So whoever wins out of those 2 fights are already set to fight Hemi.
Wow, when's that likely to take place?
Before the end of the year. Definitely before the end of the year. Just we gotta get that fight's gotta happen first, and I think it comes up. I think it's happening in the next month or so. I think, and then yeah, probably who knows when he will be put up, but it should be on sometime later on this year.
Would you try and get something for him before that?
We always try to, but maybe not. Main focus is just to get them well conditioned and ready. Yeah, Hemi will be fine.
Of course, everybody will want to know what is happening with Junior Farr.
He's back training. But I've messaged his manager to see if something's what's happening, and then I've heard no response. So I don't know. I'm just drilling away them until something comes up.
Just keep ticking over.
Yeah. I don't want that rust to get in there.
What else? I know you've got a lot of hopes for some of your boys.
Yeah, well, the weekend just gone before that, we had a really good run with Titi. Titi knocked this guy out in the second round, and that was his first pro debut as a boxer. So yeah, he had a really good knockout. And then day after that, I had a couple of my amateurs who fought, and they won. So that was Duke and Tariq. So no, my amateur boxing team and my pro boxing team, they're doing pretty good. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. So the people that said I don't have a boxing team, they can get fucked.
The aim, I guess, is Golden Gloves or Nationals or.
Yep. So we've got Golden Gloves happening early June. So we're just getting everything ready for that, for the amateur team, and I'll be secretly quite excited for that one. Yeah. If whoever wins Golden Gloves in my team, I'll give a necklace with a golden tooth on it.
That's something to look out for. Hey, thanks, Dougie. Thanks for talking to us and keeping us up to date.
Thank you.
That wasn't hard, was it?
It's always hard, like, what do I say?